back, everybody. My next guest is an author. He's got a new novel called Together, which he wrote with my dear friend Betty White. Please welcome the wonderful Tom Sullivan, everybody. Tom Sullivan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom.
I am delighted to be with you.
It's very nice that you're here. Now, Tom, you're blind. I don't know if you know.
God, it's amazing that you picked up on that. You Scots people are sensitive to
Knock it off. What's the name of your seeing eye dog? He's lovely.
This is Edison.
Oh, Edison's
It's Edison. And when the earthquake happened yesterday, he slept right through it.
Really?
Yeah, it was just amazing. He had no... These dogs are trained, to do all kinds of things. Put you on escalators, elevators, airports, and airplanes, and vehicles of all types, find crossings in streets. Get you. Earthquake happens, he goes, yeah, okay, so what?
Yeah, what can you do? Yeah. No, when an earthquake happens around me, I just take my shirt off.
Let me just say that if God ever allows me to see, I want to miss that.
Yeah. Okay, that's all we've got time for.
Thank you so much. Wonderful to be with you.
Yeah. Now, listen, you wrote this with Betty.
I did.
Now, you and Betty are good friends. You go back a long way.
It's amazing. Betty is, to most of you, first of all, Betty White is a national treasure.
She is.
She is.
No, undoubtedly, yeah.
She actually, with her husband, Alan Ludden, discovered me playing in a cheap bar.
What were you doing?
Playing piano and singing.
Oh, right, you weren't just like playing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was doing that too. And that was the problem. They basically came in every night to have clam chowder and a couple of drinks, and I would play, the songs they loved. And they were actually responsible for my marriage. Betty saw this pretty blonde woman in the front row, and one night she came to me, she said, you are, without question, one of the dumbest son of a bitches I've ever known. She said, there is a girl in the front row, and if you could see her eyes, you would love her forever. And I married her 40 years ago. So
really?
That's,
I think it's a bit cruel, though, that Betty said that, given the fact that you're blind. How could you know that this woman was in the front row?
Well, it wasn't about the row. It was the extension of Braille over the years that brought us close together.
Now, what about the book? What is the book about?
This has been more fun than anything I've ever written. It's the story of a young guy who's in med school. He is a mountain climber. He's an outdoor kid. He loses his sight in an accident. He feels that life's over. And at the same time, there's a dog working to learn to be a guide dog that's causing everyone problems. And these two are brought together, and the book really deals with two things. First, the relationship that these two develop, both needing it. And secondly, the amazing intimacy of the work. I mean, when you think about what these animals do...
Is there always... presumably you've had more than one guide dog in your life.
Yeah.
Is there a difficult transition from when they come to you until... Because they get trained before they come to you, right?
Yeah, they begin as puppies with puppy raisers who turn them over to the trainers who turn them over to you. And so the dog's view of you is, you're a pain in the neck. The dog has no desire to know you. The amazing thing with my guide dogs, this book was largely based on Nelson, a black lab I had. And I've used the dogs probably in ways that others shouldn't. For example, all of my dogs, Did you just make a visual?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I raised one eyebrow, that's all I did.
God, I wish I could do that.
I think you're doing just fine, pal.
All of my guide dogs have been trained to retrieve golf balls.
Do you play golf?
I love it. But they've been trained to retrieve golf balls by pouring aftershave all over them. And then I can go out and play at midnight, because what the hell do I care? I hit them, they go get them.
You can't pour aftershave on your balls?
I don't know. Arnold Palmer's wife said you could.
But you actually... You play golf, Tom?
I just got really scared, and I want you to know why. My wife, Patty, said to me last night, Tom, the Scotsman uses his hands a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And you were just gesturing, and I thought I was going to get hit in the head.
No way. No. I'd never do that.
Oh,
it's funny. It's quite interesting. If you... Because you've been blind since you were born, right?
I have been.
What do you think about if you were to be offered sight? Is that something that... Do you think about it often?
I'll tell you honestly, I am certainly a better person for having been blind. I've never met an ugly person until I came here tonight.
You've never said that before either, which is lovely.
Yeah, wasn't it wonderful?
Right.
But seriously, I've never allowed labels to define people and relationships, and I've enjoyed a world of senses. Here's an example. I was on the beach this morning. I'm a runner.
Right.
And this dog and I ran along the beach together. There are 15 different kinds of waves on my beach that you can hear. There's 11 different textures of sand. There are probably 60 different kinds of birds that fly and create sound. There's a restaurant at the 4-mile mark of the run that makes eggs and bacon, and the smells come down and blend with eucalyptus and lilac and orange blossom and ocean to create a sensorial awareness that's just unlimited. So how the hell can I feel bad about it?
That's remarkable. Yeah. Tom, it's wonderful to finally meet you. Betty talks so much, and we're going to be seeing each other again next week with that big benefit for Betty as well, right?
We are.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And if your voice gets any lower, I may find it extremely exciting.
Knock it off. Tom Sullivan, everybody. We'll be right back.